took a bath. I'm worried for the people in my story that didn't listen. I'm worried because they're going to revolve in a cycle of toxicity, and I want to heal them before that. That's why I've been praying and trying to exorcise people, both literally and figuratively. So I don't know where I got these words. I have very few memories of growing up. I have a few that the psychiatric facilities, the government tested on military,
Lord, hear
the Holocaust, concentration camps, communism,
Lord.
North Korea, all these places that were restricted all over the world with hidden portals were being accessed by individuals that were not pure, that were not pure
everybody.
of heart and soul. They decided to take their power to an excess. They decided, lumped together, that they couldn't fix anything. They wanted to destroy it and recreate. So they wanted chaos to ensue. That sends a very bad frequency to the ethers, whatever you call it.
This woman is doing the most. She got her titties out, y'all.
I guess I had some
she got her titties out
over my, like a cloaking device over my true self being, whatever's lodged.
She got her titties out.
Whomever's there, right? And that's why sometimes I talk to the third person now. I told them, I'll be your last experiment while I was in jail. You can't experiment on people without their consent.
Oh, Lord.
And that included babies when they would take the thermometer
Deborah.
and do rectal examinations. And my mother stating
she got
that
her titties
they
out,
gave
y'all.
us
I can't
alcohol.
show it. I cannot show it.
We came here with different intentions. I feel as though my pact was broken. So I screamed about it. This is illegal. Treason against the highest courts. And everyone laughed at me. Everyone laughed.
You gonna get struck down.
You don't exist. What? We don't have any trace of you. Where are you from? So they beat me. They beat me. They beat me. They tried to get me to confess.
She gonna get struck down.
I tried confessing who I was.
She has her titties out, y'all.
But I had to verbalize it. I had to tell everyone. From my memories, all I can piece together is that I've been able to talk to animals my whole life. I have ESP. And that I read people's minds sometimes and it freaks them out. I've done it my whole life. Scarred people. I don't know what's inside. I'll be honest. I don't know. This seems like the first time I'm experiencing this. But apparently when you commit suicide and you recycle, and the time that my brother saved me when I was 12.
Put your titties up, little titty.
Devotion.
Put your titties up.
Pure, unselfish.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead and take a peek. Go ahead.
Of love.
I understand.
That he gave me to save my life in that moment was one of the reasons why I was able to come back each time. They thought, modern science. Yeah, we helped her. You did, but you didn't. I remember bumping my head at one point in the vehicle. My mom said we spun out. So I had head trauma, right? Then I think about it. What if I would have died, but then in that split second, my mother's need for me to survive saved me? I thought about that. And then I thought about things like, what about the tub experience? What if I would have drowned? What if I would have, when I was 12, all of that, and I looked in the mirror
let's travel.
the water,
oh, wow. I'm praying. Yeah. I will keep you in my prayers. I don't realize
why I do this. Apparently, I'm preparing for the end of this world. That's why I was stockpiling. That's why I was hoarding. Over-consuming. Because the end is nigh. That's what they say, right? I didn't believe in it, in any of it. I was skeptical of everything. I had my eyes shut, my third eye shut as well, to the facts that I was born a Leo.
Hide the boobs, lady.
The rabbit.
Hide the fucking boobs.
Everything that I've ever loved. That's all I can recall. I can't remember events. I can't remember things that are factual to others. I try to piece together. My mother's always dozing off now. Sleeper agent. Sounds about right. So this woman snaps back at me, and I'm like, fuck. Orders from the top. Sometimes. But I resist. I've been running away. They want me to confess who I am, right? But they can't legally keep me detained. I don't know who I am. I was hoping you would help me. I just knew that when we discussed it at times, I felt like we had done that before, like deja vu. Like, wait a second. I know I belong somewhere, not here, not with these people. This is not my job. I don't clean up after people like this. This is not right. This is not fair. So everybody's like, life's
Jesus.
Not fair. That's not right. It's not what I remember of life and whatever past life. Because they say about birthmarks and about, I want to know. I think I could handle that.
Put the boobs up, ma'am.
I just don't understand.
Put the freaking boobs up.
And why I'm a woman. Every time I wonder why I'm bleeding. I wonder all the time, every month, why am I bleeding? That's disgusting. Why? Ew. That's nasty. It's everywhere. Am I a male in a past life that I didn't learn my lessons and then now I had to be a female is what I'm thinking. Because I always think of myself as a tomboy. I was growing up. Then I realized, oh, these are good for something. These are good for seduction and nursing. Lots of things. And I am not ashamed of the
she knows what she's doing, y'all.
Any of the
she knows what she's doing.
None of it.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Humility, integrity, purity, truth, light, faith and focus, all these things. I don't remember anything. I think the transition has been a little rough. I didn't expect you would do things to me that I didn't consent to this whole time. That's where it all began. That's why I kept telling everyone, and I would wake up pointing the finger saying, no touchy, no touchy. You remember in the cell when I was like curled up and like, no touchy, no, you have to consent. So these air molecules are consenting right now. The water I just bathed in consented. I asked it for permission. And then I was playing in the tub, imagination, because I love it. I just love being in that place. It's my happy place. I started blowing bubbles in the tub. And I started saying, release the Kraken. And as play, I think that's funny. I think that my story is relevant. Much more so than a lot of you greedy and envious and proud people that were undeserving. And you don't deserve
she is, Suzanne.
Another opportunity
she is.
In my eyes. I
Most
don't
definitely.
See it. That's why I can't look at some people in the eyes. You have rejected
she
me.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She got her titties out on purpose.
This is not the place for me. I know there's a safe haven. I knew about bunkers. I knew about underground caves. Atlantis. I was curious as a child. I thought that was magical, whimsical. No restraint. My mother told me to grow up. I needed to learn. I needed to grow up.
Put the boobies up. Put the boobies up. Damn, put the boobies up. Put the boobies up.
Every
damn, put the boobies up. Put the boobies up.
Initial suicide at 12.
Damn.
Everyone would just kind of ignore me. They would listen, kind of robotic, and just kind of run around. And I was like, wait a minute. No. This isn't fair. I was already abused when I was a child. That is already, and I'm always quick on that. I'm very quick-witted. I will always find a way to get out of
you messy.
trouble.
You are so messy.
If that makes any sense. Twisters. Twizzlers. So when people see me and they see something that they don't like and don't appreciate, then there's something wrong, because we're supposed to accept each other for face value and be able to say our truth without interference or hatred or prejudice or bias or any of that. I had a lot of that, but I didn't have it as a child.
Up.
They knew something was weird. That's why I told you about these memories. That's
up.
why I had this chronicled. That's why I made sure that I've logged everything so that I could, if ever I disappeared.
Let me show y'all what she got out, okay? Let me show y'all right quick.
Share with my children.
That's what she got out. That's why I'm not showing it, okay? This is why I'm not showing it.
I didn't know what that meant. In my mind, I thought sex trafficking, human trafficking. These officers are going to take me to somewhere I won't be able to be found ever again. But thankfully, my mother always found me. They only had a short amount of time with me to change me, because I would scream and scream and scream and tell them no, refuse to eat, refuse to bathe, and they had to do other means. So they knew I did not want to be. I didn't really necessarily want eternal life. That's the difference. When you request it, that's selfish. You're not doing it for a pure-hearted reason. And why did I do this? To get back to my daughter, to get back to my children, so that they knew if at some point something were to happen, somebody were to take advantage and I were to disappear, that would happen. Die. Somebody kill me, But the fact of the matter is, people take things out of context. So if nobody can see that I've been pleading for years over the same thing, I was like, oh my God, is this an RPG? Is this a fucking role-playing game? I don't understand. What the hell? Why is it that all these people are so robotic?
Girl, your titty's about to fall out.
Or just like, okay, you'll get along. There's every once in a while there would be an angel that would make eye contact that I would actually connect with and resonate with, and they would share data.
Okay, y'all. Well, damn it.
I actually lured it out of them. I lured out the locations. I literally manipulated my way to the top. I will be honest. When everyone was watching me, I turned my eyes on you and I started monitoring all of you watching me on the streets, in the cameras, in the mirrors, in everything. I knew my imagination station was there. I found you. You found me. You talked to me through the therapist. You talked to me through these people. Only one glimmer of hope in these people, because they were lost. They were confused. They didn't know the final truth. Yet everyone thought I did.
The final truth, the only final truth that your ass needs to hear tonight is you need to pull your fucking towel up, bitch.
When I was dancing, that's it, and everything was singing, I was just being myself, I guess. I didn't know I was getting attention, seeking attention. I wasn't on my way to fame. I was on my way to pure love. I wanted my daughter back. That's the difference. I exchanged that to the universe, right? These energies. My pure, unwavering love for this little girl. This beautiful little girl with the weirdest ears that matched mine. With the big old eyes and the cutie little face. I want to know what she looks like today. I don't even know.
Oh, yes.
We all know that.
Oh, yes, Holly.
We all know I haven't researched. I haven't delved into anything. So if anything has been tampered with in this existence, that people are like, oh, wait, I don't remember this. This is the, what was the effect? The effect, when nobody remembers it. Things are shifting, I guess. My mom doesn't remember shit. I told her, I said, don't you remember talking over the phone to a medium? You were hunched on the floor. You would talk to this woman at night. All the time, hiding from my dad, doing it. I know I remember that. And she says to me, I don't remember that. We sat there for like 10 fucking minutes. I just glared at her. And I told her over and over again, are you sure? I could have swore you said that back in the day when I was a child, I overheard that it was one of your mom's friends. I know that I loved the MIB. I thought it was neat. I thought it was silly to think of myself as an alien because I was mixed of a Mexican that came from an alien country, and then my mom was white, and they made love, and it was a cute little story of peace and love and hope, mixed in with a little bit of the reality that I was traumatized. I don't think anybody wanted to hear that side. I think they only wanted to hear the pleasurable side. I said no, and that's where it all went wrong. You didn't give them both sides. These people never learn to evolve. You just got to tell them sometimes how to do things because they are learning to evolve. And that's why I called my ex-husband a Neanderthal, because he had his forehead all raised. So I kind of been piecing it together. My mom's talking about she's robotic. She's just a mechanical thing, and that they're I said a sleep agent. So when she's around me sometimes, she acts all tired
just
and
some
stuff.
guy. Exactly.
And she starts drifting in and out with her eyeballs all weird. I said, Mother, they've got you. What's going on? I don't know if you're transitioning in a good way or bad way. I'm scared. So why is it that I'm here suffering? That I had to think about it. Okay, the souls get trapped and revolved. If the Catholicism had told them that the cycling involves the fact that you are sinning, that makes perfect sense. Well, the game where I perceive there's something also demonic, a portal within the earth that leads to this supposed gate of hell or upside down place or whatever you call it. That's what they're talking about. These are all metaphors. Philosophy. I was interested in all of it. I would have loved to be something in my life. And then I said, well, what would I really be? If I had all the money, I would be a philanthropist. I would fix the world because it's damaged and it's tainted and it grosses me out and it's perverts everywhere. That's part of why I started showing a little cleavage to manipulate men. And I was upset with myself, hated myself for being so attractive. And having been traumatized, yes, I do remember those things I said clearly. And I can see where aliens exist and that they were interchanging with people and also breeding, overpopulating, and taking advantage of the situation. So I had to figure it out. What is going on? Oh, these greedy species are taking advantage of these ones that are weaker, that don't speak, because they know about telepathy, because they do have telepathy, like I had with my daughter.
Y'all, I'm over there fighting for my life in the comments. I'm over there fighting for my life in the fucking comments.
People that just fucking, you saw me turn off the fucking lights at my house. You knew I fucking was being watched, and the fucking electronics sucking my energy. I'm not retarded. People always made it out to be. That's why they changed the documentation for most people. That's where people don't realize that's what they were trying to tell you with these shows and movies. That's why the whole burning your fingertips off and stuff. You cannot do that if you are
come on over 50.
DNA behind.
Come on 50. It's a Delta. Let me pull their name up.
So apparently I manipulated it.
Delta Dawn Patrol, who was over there talking shit. Delta Dawn Patrol.
Whatever's attached to me is an actual God. The essence of creation. I didn't know that.
Ben Thorpe is in there. Are you serious?
I knew I had a light, and I knew I was trying to guide people. No one would listen. I would preach and preach and preach every day, and no one listened. So that's why I decided to go viral like this. I decided to capture myself in its entirety for the future of man, human entity, species, kinds, everyone, all over the universe. Because when I expanded my mind and I would watch these shows, I thought, that's completely plausible. In quantum physics, I had seen things like Quantum Leap. I had seen things like Back to the Future. I'd seen these things. And I knew when they came out with the microwaves and he was going back to try to alter it, there has to be a good reason for it. And this was it. I feel like I'm shoved back in time now. but I'm
Hold up.
experiencing
I
this for the
can't
very
move
first
it,
time.
y'all. I can't
I feel
move
like I
it.
fall. I have to ground myself by laying down to the ground with my leg up. And then they told us about keeping one article of something, and I do that naturally. I have these natural skills that were needed. That's how you get there to the top. I'm ashamed.
You
I
should be.
manipulated you. I got my therapist to open up. I got my doctors to open up. I caught them. That's why I wrote letters to everyone. They caught on. That I caught on. That no one was helping each other. That it was all a guise. An act. All of these people intertwined, including like the Masons and all that. And that's why I started disclosing it. I didn't care about my life. I knew that my life could be sacrificed at any time, and I was fine with that. I gave it to God. My perception of God was the Catholic God, up on a cloud at first. Then I realized, oh, beyond that is the stars. Beyond that, they had to teach me, slowly guide me, evolve me. I was being ignorant. I was holding on to things that were materialistic, and I see that. I see that I manipulated it when I caught onto you, catching onto me, and when I was acting out in the jail, I did it on purpose. When I acted out at the house, I did it on purpose. I wanted you to see me. Fuck you, I said. And you said you're not special enough. Your story's not special enough. But you're not seeing it in its entirety. That's why I captured it like this. Pay attention to me. I'm trying to tell you something from the future. I didn't know I was. I didn't know I was having premonitions.
If she got her
I didn't
hands
know
up,
that I
y'all,
was
I can
special at
move it.
all.
She got
I
her
thought I was
hands
just being
up.
stupid, and people
Let me
thought I
move
was
it.
dumb and that I was not skilled at all, clumsy and ugly and fat. And they always made fun of my tits. They put me down. And then I realized that's
No,
the
I
goal.
don't think I can.
To keep your vibration low, to keep you as a servant. It made perfect sense. And then they started talking about the numbers and my name adding up. My dad told me today, over the phone, he remembers it as if he named me. But my mother said, on the contrary, you saw it on the video. I see. Sleeper agent. And they can control her at any time because she decided to keep going and going and going to the doctors, not caring what surgeries were there. She just wanted to stay alive for her kids. An unselfish act. Then when she had that fupa and she had all that skin and it was irritating to her. And she went back to the doctors and they gave it to her for free, a tummy tuck. She was having irritation. She knew she had done wrong by conceiving all these children, and I told her, I fucking berated her for years. So they saw my skill. They saw that when I beat people, I beat the dead horse, I get the truth out of them. They knew I was predicting things. They knew I was creating things with my mind without understanding I was. That's why the psychic popped up. But then there were things that they couldn't understand. Some of the people that were very ignorant, that thought that they knew everything, right, could not see why I was blimping in and out of the focus on camera in front of them. Apparently that's why the psychic came up. I don't even know if that psychic is on footage. Some of these angels from whatever they are, these guiding lights, these people with the whatever spirit was in them, whatever kept coming to me, whomever it was, and I appreciate it, to try to focus me, to wake me up to the reality that this was a concentration camp. This entire world was morphed and manipulated to give us trauma continually. That's why I came here. Not because of anything I done wrong, I feel, but because I didn't speak up, because I was just being a silent witness to the events. I finally had to disclose. You guys are taking too much. You are greedy. You are lustful. You are proud people. And it's not healthy. You are not creators like that. Gods are. You
she
chose
is so done.
unfairly
She is.
for these creations that you've made, and now you've toxified the world by excess. I
Thank
don't know
you,
what to
Truth
do anymore.
Seeker.
I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to see. That's why they're guiding me slowly. I know inevitably that my body will be altered to suit whatever needs they need. But that's just it. I sacrificed myself to the gods, I say gods, in your minds. My point is that keep following your signs. Everyone's got specific signs that they've got to look for. Well, since I was revolving and trying to solve the puzzle of why nobody had convicted my father, I realized they were allowing it, allowing sex trafficking on Earth with whatever it was, whenever it was.
So done.
But you must have consent. If you don't have full consent from all of the, what is the called?
Lord, put on a shirt.
Council, the highest council.
Put on a shirt. Hey, Billy.
That's why you make a pact. That's why you make a marriage, because we were split. Something about our minds being split, our personalities being split apart. There's too many of us. That's why we became two, an entity that one.
Oh my God, her titties are about to fall out.
And this one.
Her titties are about to fall out, y'all. I promise they are.
Angel and demon effect, positive and negative force. So that's where Luke and Leia that I was talking about.
She got her titties Amidala out.
And the Sith Lord had gotten together to make
covered
these
up on my screen.
That made perfect sense.
Can't nobody see this fuckery.
They were coming and going in the bodies. So within that, I figured, okay, masculine, feminine. Why do I feel like I'm the feminine crybaby? My masculine is doing something wrong or something that's like overproducing. I don't know what is going on in my mind. I do not know. So I'm traumatized. I do not like seeing people. I'm trying to get out of the trauma to not have fear, because you must not have fear when you fall, jump, whatever. You can't have that. Wait. You must be able to leap. And
oh my God, y'all. Her titties are about to fall out.
And you land.
Her titties are about to fall out. And we develop
different ways of doing this where it's not as harsh. This is where I guess it all began. I feel like I was shot here when I have deja vu, all these things, that I am here for a purpose. When I thought of Sailor Moon and love and justice, that's all I ever thought about. No one ever gave me justice. No one ever prosecuted the individuals from the very past that started lying about all this stuff and all these
everybody in there, Mr. T,
technologies. They wanted to keep them ignorant, to keep them as an energy
everybody
source,
in there tonight,
which is suffering. You know, like I told people, I felt like it was sending off negative waves, which is attracting negative things, which the vibration, now the sound of the earth, more pleasant noises, right? So I'm trying to piece my story together without any memories, with knowing that I'm willing to sacrifice everything, including my body and soul.
Stop it!
To protect and to serve the highest courts for true justice and peace. That's what I had pleaded for. Forgiveness. Forgive me for being so egotistical. Forgive me for not recognizing from this perspective what it's like. I feel like I know what it's like in different forms. I feel like I know that I've been somewhere before. When
I am Pipsqueak.
I feel like Easter Island stands out.
I truly am. I ain't never seen no fuck shit like this in my entire life.
Deep in the woods.
The fuck?
In the forest.
Bitch got her titties out.
When people talk about spirits, yeah, they're there. They're all around.
Put your titties up, man.
I tried to warn fucking Robert about his grandfather being fucking upset with him, to say the least, because he lost me, because I warned him and we talked about it, and his grandpa, he came across his mind, he didn't think that was a sign. He didn't think that was a synchronicity. He didn't listen to me at all during 9 months of preaching. But I got the truth out of him. We all did. And I got him to face the camera. So eventually, yeah, these simple people were taken time after time because they were pure. Was that a pure thing for me to do? I don't know why I'm saying that I manipulated it. But apparently I did. Because I did notice when the fans would go off and on. I did notice all of these things. I manipulated it into existence. Manifested it, is what they say. And I thought about things like, what
I'm
if Harry
sorry,
Potter
Survivor.
is real? What if all that's real? I feel like I'm just waking up. Like, I can
Bitch, pull your towel up.
Sometimes.
Nasty cunt.
Like, when I see everyone,
Ben Thorpe is over there, y'all. Ben
Thorpe. At first, I was looking at people and wanting to help them. Wanting to save them from themselves. Didn't know what was going on. Just being a pure heart. And people were guided to me. Then some people, even that guy that picked me up when I was on video, and he had, like, at the outside of the hotel, he was, I think, sent to do something negative to me.
But I can't take this down. She ain't finna have me struck.
Oh, no. He had a needle in his hand when I was pregnant. Approximately, 7 months? I wanted to smoke. I don't care. To ground myself.
Dawn Patrol go. They disappeared from chat.
What did you want me to do? Bloop out of here? You've seen some weird stuff, but come on. I don't have superpowers right now. I'm not an X-Men. I don't want laser beam eyes. Do I look weird to you? So, anyway, here I am thinking, what is this? Why is everyone lying about it to try to be the best? You can get the truth out of someone if you just talk to them or watch them for a while. Just do that. See if they're worthy. Some of these children never voice their opinion. And they're special, like it's trapped in a body.
Let me see.
Learn their lesson.
Let me see.
Asking for forgiveness. And you're not granting it. I feel like there's souls trapped here. They're tainted earth. Because of the fact that they didn't accept the...
Hey, look at my beautiful daughter, y'all.
The original creations and the original gods.
Let me see.
Of this dominion. This plane. This actual one. This earth.
No, I ain't got nothing.
I've probably got to get off of here. But, like, I do appreciate that you guys are, like, here to help me evolve. I wish I wouldn't have done it backhandedly.
She'll be back.
I knew you were watching sometimes.
She'll be back.
I stared at the camera and I sliced my leg. I knew I was trying to call you out. I wanted to see if you'd come. You didn't come. You said that's selfish.
No, Hondo. Let me show you what we're looking at.
It's selfish. I'm trying to warn you.
That's what we're looking at. That's why I have this overlay up.
Oh, she is trying to tell us something.
This bitch would know. She will not.
When she said, I don't want that baby, they knew. And then I went and got shrooms. I got the psilocybin so I could release and go to God to tell him what the fuck is going on here. That's when they were scared, I guess. That's why they pointed their guns at me.
Thank you, Deborah.
Scared for your life? You should be. You touched me without my consent. You altered footage.
Hey, Southern.
You tampered with evidence. You altered that, and they're never gonna learn. You're gonna suck later. Repetitive. Didn't learn your lessons. I don't know where these thoughts come from. I don't know where they come from. Sent from the ethers, they say.
Exactly, Hondo, and I ain't got time for it. I do not have time for it at all.
Creation they're trying to develop me into. I can handle a lot of pain, naturally, because I've built up a tolerance over time, psychologically. I think that might have caused them to choose me.
Girl, get your shit together.
I just knew you were there. I honestly didn't think I was going to make it. I'll be honest, I am nothing and nobody. I didn't think I was going to be... Look at me. I am not that cute. I'm not that pretty. I'm not athletic. It's about the soul, I realized. It's about the heart. It's about where the heart is. Home is where the heart is, right? It's about that. If you want to evolve too, and you want to actually benefit from any of these videos, I would say self-care. Go within. Find the puzzle pieces. Go back. Find out where it went wrong. And I was telling everyone too much, and then they were watching, and they were
How much
just
y'all want to
manipulating, and
bet
they were
she was
coming
talking in
through,
the
and they
fucking
were just
shower? This
taking
bitch don't
advantage.
never
No
shut up.
consent.
She talks in her fucking sleep.
Just tricks, tag back and forth, hitting each other. That's where it all started, really. And lies. That's all I know. The apple, the serpent, that's all I know. I thought of it as the apple of the womb, the serpent, the fucking, that's when they procreated, that they weren't supposed to fornicate. They weren't married fully. They had to get to know one another through their souls, and God did not bless that union. And that's why Cain slew Abel. And I realized, oh, okay, two boys, two very masculine, very tempestuous boys. And I was like, okay, jealousy, hatred, okay, got that. Okay. All these words of the Bible that I was raised around, let me break them down in code. That's all I know. I didn't watch anything beyond what you watched on TV. And then I did my own searching on my own, and they saw, damn, she's not fucking finding this from any, she's just naturally that smart. Naturally, she caught on to us watching her at the fucking stores. She stole that much fucking thousands of dollars worth of shit. Hundreds of thousands of dollars to this girl. And she is just manipulating the system to survive. I don't know. I guess to prove a point. I did this to prove a point. You were abusing the caste system. You were abusing the lower class, and they would revolt at some point, psychologically. Like, we were developed. Some of us were developed with powers, and they knew something was weird about me. They could not catch me in doing anything wrong, though. So they had to manipulate my facts. That's the sad part. That does make me cry. That's not true. That's rude. Now all these people think I'm some crazy. I don't care. I know. But it is. I do care. Because that's not the truth. And if you're not disclosing the truth, then the universe knows that. And then you are fucked. Because you're sharing all this cursing. You're lying to your people. You have to share with them. You must give to me. I'll offer you this. I will supply you this. I created you. I bless you. I love you. I will tend to you till your very last bloop back into existence. Understood? I said that to my fucking Robert in the fucking, I said my Robert. He's not mine. He's fucking disgusting to me now. He didn't come when I fucking told him. He's out of my life. I've built up a tolerance now. I see now. Do not fall in love with these individuals. They're fake. They are fake. You sent me all the fake ones so I could lure them out too. So you could see which ones were real and which ones weren't. So when I was calling out these people, you're doxing. Bitch, no, I'm not. You've already taken care of the situation. That's why there's no record of it. But that's not fair. You must go back I was never assaulting family members. You saw. Everyone saw. They should have gotten in trouble for that. I can't believe that my truth didn't get disclosed. Culture shock. So I had to demand. Kept calling. I knew the phone calls would get out to the
Little
ethers.
class. It kicked
I
my
knew
butt
calling the
too.
corporations
It did.
would
It kicked my
actually
butt
be
too.
a hidden code to the universe that would complain. Just Leticia, complain. That's it. That's it. Be a fucking Karen.
Hey, Bella, no.
They heard. They came. They saw my power. They saw not only did I bring one set of species, many different entities loved me because I appreciated and loved them in return throughout my life. That's the difference. That's why I get to go. That's why I am truly the original of that.
Girl, put some clothes on.
Fury
Hey, New York for life.
that ends up guiding the Force, the Galactic Federation. That's what I'm saying. What? I'm not prepared for all of that. I don't know how well I'm able to judge things, but really, they are still tricking me in the eye. That's very hard to get past. He really got me. He really made me believe that he loved me. You guys are good. It took 9 months of this life. And I know.
Girl, put some clothes on.
Fucking 16-year-old.
Oh my God, she just had a titty slip. She just had a nip slip, y'all.
That's why I talk to you face to face.
She just had a nip
these
slip.
Other people are
what in the entire fuck?
Mostly. artificial intelligence made to be bad, and then they will know that they, like, I don't know. You can't abuse things, though. You can't abuse your power. How can you sit there and give them this and this feeble little technology when we have so much more? Not to say that all of them should advance. We know that there are unpure hearts out there. But you knew, even though I talk shit, even though I built up a force of trying to defend myself. So nobody understood my story. Understood my story. I don't know, I guess when I was like talking all
Deborah,
in different languages too, or different tones, or speaking in Spanish,
here
it
she goes
might have been
country
different.
shit again.
And if
Ain't like,
I want to, I can talk a little different than other people, and I can just not say anything. Majority of the time, I try my best.
I don't know,
I try
50.
my very best to get by with the little bit of means that it was supported to me here. And Arkansas was where I came. And they had the WIC program, and they had like all of this, these extra churches that would give out like free subsidies and such, that they would like
Villanova, I know
all
it, and
these
it's a
things that are
shame.
like bread and
All she had to do was take her medicine.
like peppers or like cola. I love cola.
Here
That
she goes
sounds
with this country
wonderful.
shit.
I'm so sorry. My throat is sore. I can't believe it. I can't. You expect me to survive with this measly little amount? No, I don't want to be here. I told you years ago, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to share my talent. They're like, no, that's how it's supposed to go. And you're just
Amber
pushing.
P.
You want to be out there. I didn't.
I don't
That's
think
the
she has no
difference.
idea.
I had to. I have to practice. I really fucking do. Sí, practiqué mi español.
Oh,
En la
shit.
mañana. Pero se me olvida todo.
Oh, my God.
Perdóname. Se me olvida mucho de las palabras que entendí cuando estuve niña. Y cuando estuve platicando con mi padre en la mañana, estuvimos platicando de nada. Me estaba regañando.
Okay, you got it.
Me estaba diciendo que no necesito platicar de todo eso, pero necesito verme. Necesito ver que otros vean.
Oh, my God.
Quiero saber.
Can we get a translator?
No sé.
Can we get a translator?
Estrella.
Anybody know how to translate?
Esperanza. No tengo palabras ya. Olla, comida, cuchara, cuchillo. Un gato blanco. Un gato negro. Perdóname, estoy jugando. No sé qué.
Oh, YouTube took her down, y'all. YouTube took her punk ass down. See what I told y'all? Do y'all see what I told y'all? YouTube took her punk ass down. Woo wee. Oh my goodness. This video has been removed. Let me show y'all what it says. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's policy on nudity or sexual content. Well. Hey, what can I say? You should have had your boobies up. You should have put your boobies up. You should have put your boobies up. So yeah, y'all, I guess I guess I will be back when she comes back live. I'll be back. Okay. All right. Love you all. Talk to y'all here in a few minutes. Bye, everybody.
Then a fantasy, lonely, like a highway. She's living in the world, and it's on fire. Oh, no, 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 oh, I cannot, no, 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 no. Not on these platforms, won't let defeat. Close up my street, feel the heat. I'm on fire, I'm not discreet. You got the fever for some, can you taste my name?